Guys, how's it going? What we're looking at today, and we'll be looking at it fast, because I am way behind schedule. And we've got a blog radio show to do, but you'll have already possibly participated in the blog radio show. What we're looking at, Y2K from Central Waters, a barley style wine that has a 2-year vintage on it. Gonna open it up with the hammer. It's hammer time. Friday. Oops. We have some fizzle over. Okay. Has a deep amber color to it. Getting good head. Has that it has that smell that the Dogfish Head 120 gets when it ages. And I think I said that this one does not give an alcohol content. So, cheers, guys. It has it definitely has a little similarity between that and a Dogfish Head. Initially, like right there, and then after that, everything changes. The middle of it comes on kind of strong, and it has a real kind of a floral bitterness to it, almost like that residual thing of biting into a dandelion. Well, actually, I think I've got two that were missed on the previous video. Crazy Scotsman, fuck phones and all their bullshit. These companies out to rape us. ISIS fucking goats. Like ISIS fucking goats. Whiskey. Okay, well, if you insist, after all, it is going to be blog radio, and there's no use showing up sober. Let's see. Was that? Let's just go straight for the Knob Creek. Everything's better out of a titty. We also know that the titty is more. I am 80. Okay, back to those comments. Happy anniversary. It's been a long time since I've tried the Olive Garden from Stainless 4.5. Another person my phone doesn't like. Now, Fugly. First was NIHAP. Second was the Crazy Scotsman saying, second, bitches. Crazy Scotsman, 129, damn, Mr. H gonna be going into spasms. J-Dog here. Josh, number 5 is alive. Josh, being up too close to camera shows how your face and skin are looking better. Gotta be that juice. I'm sure it is. Oh, it's pretty pathetic when some of the things that I've made are, well, I gotta try a big old ribeye off the grill. I have to admit, last night we had a garden salad and some hamburgers off the grill. And Christine filled the hamburgers with red pepper, green pepper, and red onion. It was pretty damn tasty. Zeus, boys have a willy, girls have a hoo-ha. Thank you, Zeus. Crazy Scotsman, stick your melting pot up your arse, you libtard snowflake cunt Trump train bitches. Speaking of that, oh, you snowflake cunts, you have to be at your wit's end. The only thing coming out of all this FBI shit is more lies and cover-up, and more of Trump being right. As a matter of fact, Comey, I mean, if he doesn't end up with some kind of charges brought against him, you know, I think it's illegal to have a private conversation with the President of the United States and then leak it to the media, and then the dumbass admits it. Oh, we're not done. It's like all I can say to Trump is, well played, sir. Well played. Just amazing. Trump just has, like, thrown the line out there, and them dumbasses have gone after it like a bunch of hungry little fishes. Bulwark, still not tired of winning. Damn right, my friend. Ben N, top 10. Boom. Hashtag boom. Josh, off topic, I know. This Amazon Prime for welfare recipients at $5.99 per month it's bullshit. Our taxes are paying them. We pay $100 per year. I am all for modified Prime for food and clothing, not the whole thing. I agree. Johnny Concho, cheers to all that are riding the Trump train. I know I am. J-Dog, gotta keep both seats down to keep the cats out of the toilet. Zeus, I had to flip a coin 3 times before Justin won that scope. Laugh out loud. I figured you would like the setup a lot and knew it would be going on a 308 giveaway build someday. And that was the next build. Oh, and what was the next build? A badass sniper semi-auto AR-10. The bullet drop compensator works good for 75s and 77s and 5.56 and also a 308. Primary Arms has some bullet drop reticles set for AK, but I'm not sure on the long range stuff. Hell, Dimitri would probably build it for you if he doesn't already make it. Whoever wins that rifle is getting a good piece of the American dream. Yeah, you know, to a certain losers out there, that badass package that we're giving away. Yeah, that's right. Please, Mr. Cuntbag, find anybody that does as much as this group. That's right. You won't. That's right. You won't. Because you can go fuck yourself. And then when you're done, go fuck yourself again. Zeus, we could all pitch in 10 or 20, and that would double giveaway for the kids. They could win a pistol and a rifle combo. Ooh. Yeah, I'm liking the idea of doing like a Ruger like a Mark III or whatever the hell they're up to now. They could win a pistol and a rifle combo. They could do a bolt action and a 10-22, or a few 10-22 rifles. Multiple winners might spice it up. I know if it was if I was a kid and my parents won me a 22 rifle and a 5-gallon bucket of ammo, I would pass out from excitement. Yeah, we're gonna have to work on that. But yeah, that's right. A little bit more e-begging for Justin. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty pathetic when you actually care about this country and veterans. Yeah. Yeah, I'm such a fool. What a douchebag. Bull 165100. Political correctness PC is one of the biggest losses of freedoms ever. Now it's just being used as a tool for libtard assholes. They are so stupid, most of them don't even get that right. Amen to that. J-Dog, the lighting shows on the way up to work looked intense. Or the lightning show. Yeah, if you're heading up the hill and you look to your right, and I used to live right below Skyline, and we had a living room window that actually faced the antenna farm. If you've ever been in Duluth, there's all the shit up on the highest point is all radio and TV antennas, like the big ass stuff. And during a lightning storm, the lightning would strike one of those towers and hang onto it and wag like a dog's tail. You could just lay there and watch that. That was pretty awesome. J-Dog, happy anniversary. Thank you, my friend. JR10, I know you have mentioned it in the past, but I couldn't seem to find it. That scope is a first focus plane for sub $300. Which one is it, please? Oh, and whiskey. That is the Primary Arms 4-14. I'm happy to go grab Melania. Yeah, I really didn't think I'd see the day that somebody would put a scope of what, like I said, I would love something like this on just about anything that I have, but a first focus plane, and of course, it's like it'd be impossible for me to try to show you what that reticle system looks like in there. You just have to look it up. Yeah, Primary Arms. It's their 4-14. It has a illuminated reticle. It has the whole, kind of looks like the stick guy, and like a horseshoe top. I know you're just gonna have to go look. If I remember and I can find it in the description, I might put the model of it. But it's the Primary Arms 4-14, and it's like $279 or $280. What's up?
Take the dog for a walk.
Okay, I'll wait here and drink beer.
You do that.
Take to put your hand in my big ass box. There's an SKS right here.
No, there isn't.
The fucking picture got cropped wrong.
It's in the goodie box this month, anything?
This is the Urban Survival Box. So it has,
What are those?
it's a siphon pump. So you can like steal gas from somebody. Or water. Yeah. Yeah, it's a pump. You got a pump. That's a shovel. This is always a cool thing. You know, when you're at work and you walk by a water spigot, you have a little door that shuts on it so that people can't get into it. This is the key to open up all those boxes. So you get water.
You know, remember those cartoons of Charlie Brown when the teacher's going, wah, 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 wah. That's what it just sounded like to me. I have no idea what you're saying.
Well, if you next time you're walking around work, they make it so that people just can't have access to the water. It's actually
access to where? What water?
Outside the building, an outside water spigot.
Oh.
We could do it on our house if we wanted. You put the spigot inside of this lockbox, and the lockbox is opened up with one of these keys.
Okay.
The paracord was sent. I wish I knew how to do paracord. I know I could probably watch a fucking video and figure it out, because they sent a couple of breacher tools. And this one you could possibly do, well, it's all set up if you want to do a paracord wrap around it.
That shouldn't be too hard.
And this is the one that already has a handle on it. And it's just basically made as a pry bar. You can wedge it in a door and maybe break the lock open.
Okay.
There's a big ass backpack. You know, you got a knife. Another pocket multi-tool, screwdriver, knife, bottle opener.
Yeah, because you never know when you're going to need a beer.
And speaking of never knowing when you're going to need a beer, this month the big item is not a knife, it is an axe. And it has
It's a multi-tool.
Bottle opener, axe, different size hex wrench. It's a shitload of stuff, including a put a hacksaw blade in it, glass breaker, cord cutter. This is what you use. This end is specifically designed and sharpened for child molesters.
Eric.
Off goes the little dinky, and then you can shove it up their ass. Speaking of cocks. A lot of goodies. Actually, there's a Kershaw shuffle in there. It's Battle Box. It's always badass stuff in a Battle Box. Want to try this?
No, you ask me that all the time. No, I do
No,
not.
no. You'll especially hate this one. You should try it.
Well, that's very nice of you.
Well,
You should hate this one a lot more than any other one that you drank previously or tasted. So yeah, here you go. Would you like some? What the hell?
well, maybe because of that, you actually might like it.
No.
Smell it.
You do this to me all the time.
Smell it.
It smells like beer.
That's a weird coincidence. It is beer. Okay. A pump. You gonna be on the show tonight?
I don't know.
Staff night. You pretty much have to be.
Since when did I become staff? I have 2 shows now? Yours and mine?
Well, you know, I'd be happy to sit on one of yours, but as of right now, you know, I don't want some of the douche nozzles to think that the only way you can do a show is if I'm somehow involved.
Yeah.
You do more
I
countries
write off
than me.
I write off your coattails.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. That's a big bag of bite me.
So, what are you
Oh, so I had a So remember when I told you that my broken part, and I ordered another one of these from Midway USA, and I was notified that it was delivered and it was left on my front porch. Right?
Yeah, it's already downstairs in the basement. You got it yesterday.
No, this is the broken one. This is a bent one. This is why I ordered a new one of these for my shotgun. I contacted Midway, and they said that at some point in time in its delivery, it was said that it was rejected or whatever. And I go, how could it be rejected? How can I get, one tracking link says delivered, left on front porch, and another tracking link is like this bizarre circle that goes nowhere. And he said that it was denied. And I said, denied by who? Wasn't denied by me. Your thing says that it was delivered at 3:04. There's people home here at 3:04. He's like, well, something must have gone wrong. And I'm like, oh, that's great. So they're going to have to send out another one.
Yeah, we'll try that again to see if it actually gets here.
Yeah. I stopped up at my FFL today. I haven't tried this yet. Wow, that's weird. Huh. The magazine does not work in this. Stopped at my FFL today and picked up the rifle that's going to be the project rifle. As you can already see, I've done a little bit of modifications to it. I took the front sight and bayonet lug off of it. I took apart the wood because the chassis says that has to be off of there. And I will be doing the bolt modification to it tomorrow. I was gonna, show you the bolt lock back, but I don't know what the issue is with this one. That could be an instant problem because the one thing that it came with was a sling, except for the leather is very, very disintegrated up front, so I might have to just get another chunk of leather and I'll make it myself. The back is good, so I was able to doll up the badass one. Just let me see if something changed and this mag is different than the one that I previously had here, because it is not locking up. Okay, all of a sudden I have concerns. So yeah, so baby gets a sling. Like I said, I need to see if I can find a piece of leather so I can. Right now it could possibly last a long time. I mean, the rest of the sling is in really good shape. It's just that one little section. Can't have that being laying on the floor. Yeah, this one is a Norinco. Something is different about this rifle. It's always something. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out what's different about it, but this one is not taking the mags. So there's something different about the spacing between the back section here and the lockup, but I might do a trigger job on this one. This one doesn't feel hideous, but it's got a really, can you hear that? It's like, I'll have to see if I can get that out of there. But wow, if that's gonna be an issue and it's not gonna take mags, or I'm gonna have to like start. Yeah, I'll get it figured out. If I have to, I guess I'll just have to modify a couple of mags to make it work. Moving on. So, oh, that's right. Else. Due to the fact that I've been not going against my thing, like today, I had a salad for lunch, and it was actually really damn good. JR10. Sorry, that wasn't personal. I have to make sure to clean my titty. This, I tell you, you want to juice up an imperial stout or a brown ale or just a darker beer. This Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey. That is the shit. Thanks, Nyap. That's right. I was e-begging and I got whiskey out of the deal. Stephen Bush. I'm saying Plan B. You have a lot more to work with in the end. Oh yeah, Plan B was a full-on AR-15 build, and then that way, as the kid gets older, they could build up an upper, and then they would have two rifles, basically. Stephen Bush. Chuck donated $2K, didn't he? Chuck wouldn't donate $2 fucking dollars. Ed, hey. Cheers, E. Ed, hopefully I'll see you after the show tonight. I'm not sure. I might go in and work for a while tomorrow. I'm not sure. There's a side of me that says actually there's my wallet that says yes, and then the rest of me says, hey, go fuck yourself. Joey Cuz, yeah, I saw why you joined LinkedIn. Just wish you could see rest of her in the picture. You could see the rest of her in the picture. I'm translating. Joey is in a foreign country. Wade, Big Regnet Papa. Christine is a wonderful lady. So's my Teresa. I walk around most days with enough weaponry to fight a small war, including a double rifle case with rifles and 150 rounds in the magazines I carry everywhere. All she ever said was, if you ever have to use it and shoot some deserving bad guy, she wasn't going to clean up the mess. Hey, that's fair. They got cleaning services for that. Smile Money. Potty parody. Just leave the seat down. I'm sure you will not piss too much on the seat. Gillian 426. Eric, what's up, my friend? Nothing. Still need to find a pile of mil-spec stuff, and unless there's some way we can think of something to do with that holster that you won. I know you sent me a thing saying, if there's some way to raise some money, but if it's something that you can use, I can still get that sent out to you. Gillian 426. Christine is a great gal and a keeper, Eric. This I know. That's probably why over the years the real losers, the ones that look around and realize that they're married to sluts, why they would have an issue with it, and that's why they're jealous of somebody like me, because I have one of the good ones. Hang on, I got an issue going on right here. Not anymore. Jonathan, and a 22 long rifle AR would be a killer build. I'd love to do that with my son when he's of age. See, that's why I honestly, when I started thinking about it, I was like, you know what? One of my favorite rifles to shoot is the ones in my safe. One of the rifles I love to shoot that shoots 22 long rifle is Project Overkill. You know, that is a dedicated AR-15 upper. Doesn't have one of the CMG bolt carrier things, conversions, bullshit in there. It's actually, it is what it is, and I've never had a cycle problem. The only problem I've ever had with it is an ammo related. You know, it's like, okay, and I couldn't even remember what it was, so I'm not going to throw a name out there and throw someone under the bus, but, you know, it's like blah, 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 and so forth, and on, and on, and on, and on, and then you reload the mags with another company's ammo, and it's blam, blam, click, blam, blam, click, blam, click, blam, 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 click, blam, click. It's like, oh, go back to the other stuff, blam, 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 blam. So, just saying. Mr. Holster, 1:28. Either you are upping your game or it was a bad day. No, it was a good day. I mean, generally speaking, I've unlike some immature little girls, at a certain point you get to an age where you just respect others, and you realize that every day is a blessing. Some people, mostly libtard snowflake cunts that don't seem to get it, those are the people that have the issues. But us patriot, freedom-loving Americans, you know, you just get to the point where, you know, especially if you have a YouTube channel, and it's always the same thing. The biggest losers are the ones that'll leave some kind of a comment, and yet you roll over and look at their pathetic channel and realize that there's nothing. No videos, no interaction, or if they're some of the older channels when the comment section is there, and you know, it's like you can, at one point in time, I know some of you people that are new to this, we had a lot of interaction. You could actually have background pictures and layouts that you customized. Yeah, before YouTube was a dumb place, it was a cool place. You could customize shit, everybody's channel, they could make it their own. And then YouTube took that away, and then they made interaction with people harder and harder and harder. And that's not a toilet flushing. But some of these troll douchebags that have been around for a while, and you go over there and it's like on their main page, you know, people are leaving comments, and they just got done leaving a snotty comment on one of my videos, and you go over there and everything, as far as you can scroll, people are basically saying, you are a cunt loser, why don't you die? And it's just like, these people are just so pathetic. I mean, they're liberals. I mean, they're liberals. That's the only thing they have, is they try to insult, but it doesn't work. And in the latest one's case, it also doesn't work when you think that people don't know who you are, and instead it turns out that you're just a pathetic loser. I'll tend to guys. Mr. Ulster, lame, never owned a cig. You, Mr. 10mm lover? I almost did. I know, fine, it's lame. I will fully admit it. When I get my new shooting range done, you'll have to come by and shoot my cigs. You know, you're a little bit of a drive, but, well worth it, so that's probably going to happen. Mr. Ulster, you should pick up an HK VP9 or an HK 45 maybe. Oh, I mean, there's plenty in the HK line that I wouldn't mind having. You know, it's like, like you already know, when Christine passed her conceal and carry class, I thought I would buy her a really fucking nice carry gun. Well, of course, she looked at it, and it was, not only was it an HK, but it was the gun from, why am I drawing a blank? The Keanu Reeves, the latest one, waiting days away, and it'll be John Wick. And she's like, I really want to have that. Well, the one in the movie has been, slightly modified. That's a very nice shooting gun. Very, very well built. It's too loud, you're too old. Damn. Look at the shitter on that critter. It's too loud, you're too old. We have never had Steel or Husqvarna when it comes to chainsaws. I've used a Husqvarna, but I just really love my Steel. Sharky762, Y2K, remember that scare? It was like it was yesterday. Was it IT just a year or two and was on standby over the millennium? Good times paid over time while being in the club. Drunk as fuck, 'cause shit all happened. A tactical 22 build will work for a fundraiser, I think. A 1022 is one of those ATI chassis that actually centers the barrel, would be a keeper. Move the alpha version chassis over to the giveaway. Now go get ATI to send you a chassis. Well, I know I can. My buddy Matt at ATI, trust me. Here's a case in point. My good friend and old friend, and I love the guy. I hope someday I can shake his hand, is Big Jeff, Gun Wild One. Jeff bought a bunch of parts from ATI and started dolling up his shotgun. One of the parts was the stock, and they didn't send the bolt that he needed. Some of the final finish work wasn't done right. And Jeff's video was still very kind. He just simply said that they didn't give a bolt. He tried emailing them. Nobody got back to him. After repeated emails, finally he just said, fuck it, went to the hardware store and found the bolt that he needed. Then when he went to put it together, found that some of the drilling wasn't done, and he had to drill out the stock. For the amount of shit that Jeff had to do, he was very nice and sincere in his video. Well, I don't like to see that, especially when it's happening to a friend of mine, and since I'm a professional e-beggar, I texted Matt and I just said, listen, my buddy had a little bit of an issue. Here's a link to go watch his video, and I know you strive for more than that. And he emailed or texted me back, and he said, "Hey, thanks for hooking me up with this. Do you have do you have Jeff's personal info? And I'm like, absolutely, but as routine for me, I don't want to give shit out, even though I didn't think it'd be a problem with Jeff. And I sent Jeff, I said, yeah, my friend at ATI is a little concerned about the way things went down for you. Is it okay if I give him your personal information and you know, whatever, just let me know. And he's like, oh, absolutely. So I gave him the personal information, and evidently Matt put a huge care package together for Jeff. So, but I don't know what happened. I mean, I just know how Matt treats people. I just don't know when you send a generic contact info to ATI, who sees that and who doesn't. But yeah. But I know, Sharky. If I told Matt we're gonna do hashtag Justin Final Mission fundraiser, we're gonna do a 1022 build, he'd just ask me what I wanted, and he'd send me all the shit. It's too loud or too old. I, for one, can tell you my daughter would be all about a really nice 22. She loves the $99 Savage I bought for her. She is already asking me about upgrading to a better rifle. I love that my kids love to shoot. Well, like I said, having said that, trying to decide, you know, if we're going to do something for Justin, I always like to go overkill. Like I said, you know, maybe we could do multi things. You know, it's like a rifle and a pistol. Again, I don't have a problem with that. I mean, I realize I'm, you know, by certain fucks, you know, regarded as an e-beggar, which is kind of funny because I like to take everything in this pile that was given to me to do videos. You know, that's called business. I don't give a fuck who you are. People get something for that. You send me a $19 item, I'm going to do a video that is going to be up on YouTube. I mean, I would normally say forever, but seems how YouTube is such a useless entity lately, who knows how long it'll really be on. But having said that, a $19 item, you've already heard about it. So there's one video out there that'll last forever. There'll be another one on the ebomey channel entitled something like Go Gauge Tactical, and that'll be out there as long as YouTube doesn't delete it. So that's good advertising. There's a lot of companies out there, Huber Concepts, BattleBox, Tac Pack. There's a lot of them that understand the power of YouTube. You know, it's like you send something like this out, and people like me are going to do videos. So those little jealous fucking losers out there that want to call it e-begging, you know, it's a little bit of a difference. I've watched a video where a guy is sitting in front of a state-of-the-art stereo system and big screen TV telling about how he's going to lose his house and he's asking for money. That's an e-beggar. To categorize most of the gun community under that, no, you're just a little jealous bitch. You are a snowflake loser. And I can tell you exactly where you are right now. And yet you're like, oh yeah, really nice try. Oh, really? Am I? Fuck you, pal. Know what kind of phone you have. I know where you live. I know when you're moving. I know where you go. Please, bitch. What a dumb fuck. Ammo at 73. 2 more cousins are back on the market. I know you sent me pictures. I know I'm probably not qualified because I'm out of the gene pool. I sent you pics. Yeah. Let me know which one you want, or hell, I'm a giver. Take both. I'm a giver. I can share. You can have one of them. Shit. I'm thinking it's kind of a flip of the coin. Well, no, let me take that back. After the second one, the latest picture you sent, you can have her. Ed, Plan B. You see this. Laugh out loud. Joey Cuz. Hell, there are nights I wish my wife would look at my pistol. You're a lucky guy. Joey Cuz. A SIG P220 10mm is overrated. Ed and myself should know. Go fuck yourself. Joey, make the 22 kid build like Project Overkill. See, I think that's the direction we need to go. Because not only are they getting a fucking awesome 22, but they are getting something that gives them the ability, if we fully mod out that lower, get a nice lower, I mean, maybe DR Guns El Tenda would help out. But if our starting point, see, I don't know how this would work on a dedicated 22 upper. If I was able to use a DR Guns upper and lower billet and put a 22 long rifle barrel in it and a 22 like a DPMS style bolt carrier, shit, I'm not sure how this would work. I might not be able to use something that cool. But no, I agree. I want to go in the direction of a true blood AR-15 scenario, and we're way over time. Good, we're almost out of here. Peter, the break on the AR-10 is amazing. Huber Concepts. Some people like, and some people dislike. The thing is, and I'll say this time and time again, I don't care. You can fucking say what you want. John Huber is a friend of mine. John Huber is part of my family. John Huber has spent a couple of his birthdays with me and Christine. I got pictures of John on a hobby horse at Texas Roadhouse. But John Huber doesn't give a flying shit necessarily about aesthetics. What John wanted was the best break that he could make. This thing mitigates felt recoil better than anything. I had a 3-gil break on the 50 cal, and after putting John's break on there, as of right now, the one and only 50 cal break, it made a significant difference, and it will. This thing, there is no upper gas ports, no lower gas ports. It's designed to not give away your position. It's designed to not obstruct your view through the scope. But for something that only has left and right, the cancellation of muzzle rise is unbelievable. People can say what they want. I will take function over form any day. Which is why you will notice that I run a Huber brake on almost everything I have. My justing gun has a Rainier Arms on it because I know the owner and he sent it to me and I thought it looked badass, and that's on there. Does it work as good as this? No, it doesn't work as good as this, but it still looks really good and it actually does work. I do not have one of these on my JP because that gun I had built to my specifications by JP, and even though it's not as good of a brake, it's a JP brake and it's a JP rifle. Everything on there right now is JP, except for the U.S. Optics, because they don't make a scope. Real Cobra Burnout. Does anyone have suggestions for where to buy AR-15 upper parts in OD Green? Parts such as a dust cover, forward assist, mag catch. You get the idea. Thanks. I just said it, so hopefully someone can help him. Real Cobra Burnout. My 2 cents on the 22 LR Justin's Final Mission giveaway is to go with a Ruger 1022 for cost effective, and it's a great rifle to plink and learn with for both young and old. Having just blurted out that I lean in the direction of the Project Overkill direction, I still have to agree with him, because I actually take the 1022 ATI chassis, I take that one out and shoot it as much as I take out Project Overkill. It's just it's a tactical looking rifle. It's very reliable. It's based on the Ruger. I don't know. If we went in the direction of using my buddy Matt ATI and a Ruger 1022, then we could possibly sweeten that pot with what Zeus was saying by doing a Ruger pistol, a 22 pistol in there as a whole package. Josh, I like the idea of the Grows With You fully adjustable lower for kids giveaway. Josh, that Y2K beer sounds intriguing. Age 2 years, I'd try it. If you're here, I would share it with you. It starts off just like an aged, just like one of the aged Dogfish Head 120s, but after that goes away, the Dogfish Head continues as awesome, and this goes into a pretty heavy bitter middle and finish. Salty Shellback, just wanted to say that if you find some flip-flops under your bed, they aren't yours, and they're probably mine. That's awesome. That's my buddy J-Dog, and in case I haven't pointed it out, that the crazy Scotsman donated enough money to level out Justin's Final Mission at $17,000. My friend, who will remain nameless, you, my friend, wanted to do something to get the gears moving, and you leveled it off at the goal by $1. And since you did that, there's been $2,000 worth of donations. Our goal was 17 or 15,000, and now we're at 17,000. Justin, my friend, I just know that you are looking down and grinning from ear to ear. And if you're going to help out at all on this, could you please make the scotch taste better? Josh, so I'm the last, or better yet, the anchor comment. Let's see if you really are, because I'm going to hit the refresh button and then we're out of here. Josh, FJ55 Iron Pig, you are the last comment. Pushed it. I can honestly say that this this starts off, especially on if you've ever taken the opportunity to age stuff, and you really need to look my e-bagging shirt. You need to take stuff that has a fair amount of alcohol. It takes that alcohol to break everything down. Now, having said that, taking a guess, I still don't think it's. I want to say it's like 8%. I know I normally don't do this, but I'm very, very curious. I want to see if I can find any information on this. And see if somebody has an alcohol percentage. A Beer Advocate. Well, according to this, it is a 11.4. That is very well, because I missed that by a mile at 8%. It's not boozy. When you do a long chug like that, there's like no burning. So that means it puts it safely in the JR10 Desert Gold Happy Zone. I like the first half a lot better than the second half. That second half, really kind of a bitter floral experience. The front half, if you ever take the time to wait a year or more on a Dogfish Head 120, it has that same, like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just this, like, buttery, roasted happiness that I've never gotten out of anything that hasn't been aged, and it appears again in this. So, where do I put Y2K? It's not bad for another thing from Central Waters, a Wisconsin brewery. If that finish led in a direction that wasn't quite as bitter floral, I'd go much higher. So for that, I'm just gonna give her a nice 8.5. What should we look at tomorrow? Almost got killed right there. Something else from Bent Paddle, and another one of their Velve Jockey series. This is an Imperial Kvass. This is a rye brown ale with raisin, lemon, peel, and spearmint. It does have the IBUs and alcohol percentage, and it's like a little tiny print. So I'll tell you what that is when I magnify it and take a little look at it. So let's look at this tomorrow, and I'm gonna go get ready to do blog radio. And if you're one of the friends, I say cheers. And if you're one of the little whiny babies, I say, why do you even bother? Why don't you go watch some Bernie Sanders videos and jerk off? Cheers, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.